I'm gonna break your chops because I break everybody's chops about this, and I see it fucking coast to coast, bro. And it stems from building young dogs. Their cops are getting dragged the fuck around from the car to a training exercise to a fucking deployment. And the reason they do it in the beginning, people believe it's kicking the dog into a high state of drive through opposition reflex. They're on a choke chain, they're on a flat collar, and the dog like drag, and they think it's drive building, and to some degree, shit, yeah, it is. But at your stage in your career with a dog, is he's got to come and going back and forth in control. And what through tactile communication of opposition reflex, you're telling the dog, get the fuck away from me. Get away from me as fast as you fucking can. Be in a hysterical mindset. Leak like a motherfucker so you have no brain capacity to think when we get to the target, whether it's a training exercise or a real deployment. Like the dog's brain is in the fucking stratosphere. And again, a lot of what I do is leaking and capping. And like if we're approaching the dog and ourselves to a training exercise in a hysterical state of brain, hysterical state of mind, we're fucked from the beginning. Like we're gonna go from leaking, and ask the dog to cap. And what we're doing, that little outing exercise, we're doing an out and down exercise, and you're on your flat collar. The dog's outing well. He actually downs well, but as soon as there's a little bit of tension in the flat collar, it's a tactile command to go. He's 3 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's got well, maybe 2.5 years of fucking go, go, go on the flat. So those things we got to minimize, man. So I don't know what the obedience looks like, but I always taught my dogs a flat right side heel. My dogs heel on the left. I taught them a flat right side heel, which means I don't need eye contact. I don't need dynamics on this side, but you're not breaking this threshold of my leg. You go forward, you're going to understand that's not where to go. It's energy conservation. He's not like his body's not leaking out and losing gas, and he's not mentally fucking having diarrhea of the brain. So he's going to come in collected. He's going to down, and he's going to down with harmony in the leash. Because right now it means fucking go, 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 go. Go ahead.
Why the right? Is that just a general thing? So that's not like all crisp and clean.
Yeah.
I'm not smashing you
Right.
to get perfect. It's just I want you to be here
Right.
and capped.
And ideally, because again, in my world, I want the dog to have like really dynamic healing,
Right.
full of power, full of ignition, very correct, eye
Focus,
contact,
feel,
and the dog just looks like he's vibrating in that position. Where I don't want to, if I have to walk, like in my shooting, I had to walk fucking like a quarter of a mile, maybe more.
Right.
I don't want him fucking giving me that behavior that I'm not going to reinforce. I just want, again, it's energy conservation for the mind and the body.
Okay.
So they're not leaking out. And again, there's two separate worlds.
This is more. This is dynamic. This is more. Of a general,
Tremendous repetition. Yeah. Tremendous repetition history here. And I don't want to add rewards here. It's going to be NEPO. It's going to be a little bit negative reinforcement, and it stops when you get here. Like, I don't want it being dynamic.
Okay.
So the dog's just walking casually next to you.
I just figured out Nico.
Yeah. It's negative. Yeah.
Negative, positive.
Yeah. So no second positive, right? Just fucking chill next to me, bro. And again, that's going to collect his brain tremendously, right? And it's so many times we don't, when someone explains it to you, it probably makes perfect sense, but he's just hysterical. And again, your climate changes, but your climate's brutal most of the year, like ours was in South Florida. So if we're gassing the dog out to and from exercises, they're fucking useless, man. Useless. So if he's acclimated to the prong, we'll do that next time. So a dog that spins, and I think again, a lot of it's coming from the go 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 signal. Like when he gets the toy, he fucking spins and he's losing his mind. Like it's never fucking enough. Like I've got it now, I have to fucking murder it because someone's gonna take it from me. There's so much conflict within that dog that our handling, the way we handle and communicate, and the tools that we use will clear his fucking brain up. And I got back down. I was maxed the fuck out on this on yesterday, making sense to him. Now I'm back down on a 2, like where he's like, truce, like behind the fence, he had a little PTSD, where this dog needs that.
Yeah.
Like he's a Neanderthal throwback. Like he needs to understand out is fucking out right now. And we got that right to the point where he's like, all right, bro, I'm fucking good. You could see it in him. And that's why I took him out here. He's telling me I'm ready to come off the fucking fence. I'm ready to come off the back tie. But, you know, managing the leash with a dog who's constantly fucking spinning is not easy. But we just got to slow the world down. Again, there was times he was looking to you as an escape. Like he wasn't looking to you, in my opinion. I've only known you for 24 hours, but in my opinion, he was looking for escape, not looking to fuck you up. He's like, this ugly fuck in these mountains. Like, let's get out of here, bro. Like, this guy's taking me to a place I've never been. Like, I don't.
This
But
is not fun.
yeah. Right.